Look, y'all talking out your pocket, y'all better stop it. I'll stop a nigga on the ground, fuck his whole family, check the lost and find.
Dragon Ball Super Broly, the movie, man, this is going to be an epic one. This is going to be a good one. It's going to be a goodie, I know that for a fact. So this is going to be a full breakdown and expectations of when the movie comes out. Comes out in December in Japan, and we also get it in January, a month later, for USA and North America, theaters and whatnot. First off, I'm excited. A lot of people are not excited to see Broly back, simply because of how his character was written in the old movies, in Broly Legendary Super Saiyan, continuing in Broly Second Coming, and the worst of them all, Bio Broly. I can understand that, but at the end of the day, Broly coming back and being redesigned and having a whole new character backstory designed and written by Akira Toriyama himself, I feel like that's gonna redeem everything that Broly set out to do back when he was the main villain for 3 movies straight. I also would like to see Cooler. I feel as Cooler has enough to make himself be a canon villain. He is better in terms of character designs than Frieza. The whole Frieza race thing kind of works well in his favor, and his 5th transformation is something to be not fucked with. So I would love to see Cooler. But moving on back to Broly, my bad. Broly Legendary Super Saiyan to me was one of the best Dragon Ball Z movies, just because the hype that brought to it. Like, it was for the first time, it wasn't no story movie, it was all action. We wanted to see how long and how much would it take for Goku and the Z Fighters to defeat Broly, and to see Vegeta shaking his boots worse than he did with Cell. It shows like Broly is on a whole different level. I always love the concept of Legendary Super Saiyan. I thought that concept was really interesting. So I hope they keep something like that in the new movie. That's one of the expectations that I'm hoping, is that Legendary Super Saiyan status kind of stays the same. And maybe his Legendary Super Saiyan status is actually that of Super Saiyan Blue. You know what I'm saying? That would be really cool, because in the old movies, Broly Legendary Super Saiyan, his Legendary Super Saiyan status to me was that of Super Saiyan 2. But since he's actually going to be canon, and he's going to be canon when Goku and Vegeta are up there with Super Saiyan Blue God, and possibly even Ultra Instinct, I'm not even counting that. I really feel like this has potential. This has really big potential. Seeing the form already is amazing. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. We got to break down everything. First off, when we see the picture already looks like Broly of old from like Legendary Super Saiyan, with his back turned, black hair. He has scars on his face and on his arms. So I definitely know we're going to be getting a deeper backstory regarding Broly. I'm not sure what, but I know we're definitely going to get a deeper one. We also get to see a pod that's coming towards something, maybe Earth or whatever. Maybe he has been flying. Maybe he keeps some of the same stuff that Legendary Super Saiyan had. It's just maybe not, oh, Goku was crying and that's why I'm mad. Because I understand that's why a lot of people don't want to see Broly, even though everybody knows Broly is arguably the best villain, just going based off character design, hype, and how big he is, and just the whole concept of Legendary Super Saiyan. Broly is the best villain movie-wise. There are also, I mean, like I said, there's a few good ones. I mean, Super Android 13 was pretty cool. Cooler was really, really cool. I mean, to me, he's my favorite movie villain. I love Broly, but Cooler was my favorite. The first movie was always badass. The second one, okay, but the first one will always hold its place special in my heart, just because that movie, his 5th transformation, man, that shit was crazy. Okay, but moving on. Honestly, there's some other ones. Janemba, you know what I'm saying? Hirudegan was nice, but Janemba was probably like, though Janemba, Cooler, and Broly were probably the 3. If we're gonna see somebody come back in a Dragon Ball Super movie, it will either be one of those 3. And the fact that we're finally get a canon Broly, and potentially if there's another Dragon Ball Super series that he might make his way in there, I think that's really cool. Like, I cannot wait for that. So as far as expectations go, I just expect more of a good story. His character design to me was already badass, because I know Akira Toriyama worked on Broly on Legendary Super Saiyan in terms of the character design, but forgot everything else. So I know for a fact, and the fact that Akira Toriyama forgot stuff about Broly goes to show that he really don't be working on the movies like that. He just works on the character designs, and then he kind of just moves on and then does what he does. So since we're gonna get a whole like kind of written, planned out thing regarding Broly and the Goku and Vegeta, I can only imagine that this is going to be bigger and better than Legendary Super Saiyan. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that. It got to be bigger and better than Legendary Super Saiyan. People say anything can be better than Legendary Super Saiyan. Honestly, no. There's a lot of Dragon Ball Z movies. I think there's like close to 18 now or 20 or something like that. I'm not sure. Lost count. A lot of them aren't better than Legendary Super Saiyan because Legendary Super Saiyan gave you a surprise factor. It gave you a wow factor, a hype factor. It was one of those movies where you looked at it and you watched it. You can watch it with your son, your brothers, your bros, your girlfriend, whatever, and just see this nigga Broly kicking ass. The only bad thing is the story, but everything else is really well and nice written out, and kind of like their execution was great because you could tell they obviously didn't focus on the story. You can tell they didn't care about the backstory. You could tell that all they wanted to do was showcase Broly whipping ass, because the last 40 minutes of Broly Legendary Super Saiyan, Broly was whipping ass. Broly's second coming, Broly was whipping ass. Broly was whipping ass. That's all Broly was doing. That's what they want to do. That's what they want to show. They want to show Broly whipping that ass. And I feel like this movie is going to show that, but we're also going to see more of a backstory, because I already see a lot in the promo picture. For example, like I said, seeing Broly with his back turned, with the scars on his face, just goes to show that he was a warrior. He actually had a sense. He had a brain that he can actually talk for himself and not follow Paragon, his father, and whatnot. And I wonder, will he become in a new movie? Like, will Akira Toriyama, will he actually add his father Paragon from Broly Legendary Super Saiyan, or are we just going to scrap that whole idea? You know what I'm saying? Because when I see the pod in Broly Legendary Super Saiyan, what happened? Broly destroyed, not destroyed, but he actually escaped planet Vegeta when Frieza destroyed it, and he escaped on a pod. We see a pod, and it's going towards where, or is leaving towards where? I'm not sure. So I wonder if they're going to keep that whole Paragon thing. If so, cool. But I hope it's something completely different, but still keeping some of the original aspects from Broly Legendary Super Saiyan. Also, then we see Broly when he has his Legendary Super Saiyan. So it's like, I'm just really curious. The whole, like I said, the scheme is still green. Everything else is like pretty nice and whatnot. And I wonder, are we gonna see Ultra Instinct? You know what I'm saying? I actually have never watched the fight of the last tournament in Dragon Ball Super, but I know about Ultra Instinct just because that shit went worldwide. Like, you couldn't miss it if you were an anime fan, period. You know what I'm saying? People are doing songs about it and whatnot. So I mean, there's just so much that we can only expect and hope to see. The promo, to me, the promo picture gives us a lot of info and a lot of stuff that we could probably expect to see. But as far as expectations go, I just hope it's better than the Broly Legendary Super Saiyan. I hope it's better in terms of story. That's the main thing. The design, to me, is really good, so I'm not really worried about that. I'm just worried about the story, and I'm hoping the fights can deliver. That was one thing about Broly Legendary Super Saiyan. The Z fighters got a little bit of love. Like Trunks, he got some love. Gohan, he got some love. Piccolo, he got some love. Even fucking Roshi turned into the big Roshi, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. And then he, turned tail and hide and whatnot. Krillin got a little bit of love. Like, the Z fighters in this one got a little bit of love. It's looking like Goku and Vegeta is going to be the only ones to go really toe to toe. So I'm hoping that we get to see Gohan, you know what I'm saying, come in here, kind of duke it out with maybe not Legendary Super Saiyan, maybe not the final form of Broly, but like the second to the final form of Broly. And then maybe get to see Piccolo. Maybe, hopefully, we finally get to see the next generation Goten and Trunks whip some ass. Maybe we get to see that. I feel like we deserve that. I deserve that. Goten is my favorite character. So the fact that we're not seeing him is really you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how I feel. You feel me? But yeah, like I said, there ain't really much to talk about anymore. I mean, that's just a full breakdown of the promo picture, and then like expectations of what I hope to see in the movie and what I hope to expect. You know what I'm saying? Akira Toriyama, he went wild doing this, in my opinion. He's taking a chance just because, first off, now you got to be better than Broly Legendary Super Saiyan. And a lot of people, like I said, oh, anything better than Broly. No, it's not. You honestly cannot say that. There's so many Dragon Ball Z movies, and in terms of action and in terms of impact, a lot of them do not reach the caliber of Broly Legendary Super Saiyan. So Akira Toriyama is taking a chance by doing this. He is taking a chance by doing a movie with Broly, and it has to deliver. If it doesn't deliver, then we're going to look back and be like, okay, so since Broly's canon and it didn't deliver, like, you know, this is what y'all wanted. Like, that's kind of how I feel. It has to deliver no matter what. So I'm expecting a lot. I'm expecting not a 10 out of 10 movie. I'm not going to say that, but I'm definitely expecting more of a bigger impact, because for years we wanted Broly to be canon. I mean, if you look at Dragon Ball Super, they said there's like this girl who's Kali or Khalifa. I don't know. I'm not sure. But when they transform, they have a similar stance of Broly. You know what I'm saying? And they said that was some words to Akira Toriyama kind of doing something with Dragon Ball Super. Like, people want to see Broly. So the fact that we finally get to see him redesigned in a new story, everything else changed and just a more of a bigger impact, I'm excited. It has to deliver. It has to show us why Akira Toriyama should have did this back like 10 years ago, whenever it came out. Broly Legendary Super Saiyan is going to be one of the best. It is one of the best Dragon Ball Z movies, but I have potential to believe that Dragon Ball Super Broly is actually going to be the best movie. Now, the fact that it says Broly can only mean that maybe he's scrapping the idea of Legendary Super Saiyan, because I just realized Dragon Ball Super Broly, that's the movie, that's it, that's the title. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like how they did like Resurrection F, you know what I'm saying? Now Frieza, no Legendary Super Saiyan, but I'm hoping that concept does stay the same, because that can be a good little gateway to make it seem like Broly is actually at the same level as Goku and Vegeta. You know what I'm saying? Instead of him just kind of coming out of nowhere and just, you know what I'm saying? So I'm expecting a lot. So that was pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know what you guys think. This is going to be exciting. I'm going to be watching it in theaters. I'm definitely not going to watch it in December. I'm going to watch it in theaters in January when it comes out. English dub. I love Goku and Vegeta voice. You know, Christopher Sabat and Sean Schemmel. You know what I'm saying? And then hopefully Vic Minogue voices Broly. You know what I'm saying? He did a great fucking phenomenal job in the Broly Legendary Super Saiyan. And I think he did like the Broly Second Coming film as well. Maybe not Bio Broly. I don't think Broly even talked like that, honestly. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. What are you guys' thoughts? And please let me know in the comment section. And yeah, like/rate. I don't know what the hell to say.